Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking to you about pulmonary and systemic gas exchange. So as you guys remember, the erythrocytes are oxygenated in the lungs and travel to tissue cells. So here we have an erythrocyte in a capillary, and then right here you have the tissue cells. So most of the oxygen gets exchanged from this right here, oxyhemoglobin. And as you can see, this oxyhemoglobin dissociates into oxygen and hemoglobin, and the oxygen diffuses out out from the erythrocyte to the capillary, interstitial fluid to the tissue cell. Another way is that oxygen that is dissolved in the blood plasma diffuses out of the capillary into the tissue cell. Now, from that, you also have a metabolic waste, which is carbon dioxide. Now, some of the carbon dioxide diffuses out from the tissue cell to the capillary and is dissolved in the blood plasma. Now, also, some of it right here, carbon dioxide combines with hemoglobin and it forms this molecule called carbaminohemoglobin. And most of it gets exchanged through the following way. So carbon dioxide diffuses into the erythrocytes, and carbon dioxide and water combine, and because of this catalyst, which makes the reaction go faster, you form carbonic acid. And this carbonic acid then gets dissociated into a bicarbonate ion and a hydrogen ion. And remember that this is very important for blood pH. So to help buffer the pH, hemoglobin and this hydrogen ion combine. And remember that this does not combine to the heme portion of the hemoglobin, but to another portion of it. And then what occurs through this antiporter right here, the bicarbonate ion gets diffused into the blood plasma, and a chloride ion is brought in to help balance the charge, and this is called the chloride shift. And then the same reaction right here occurs also in the blood plasma, but it's slower because there's no carbonic anhydrase to help the reaction go faster. Okay, so now I'm going to go over pulmonary gas exchange, and as you can see, the reactions are similar because now we're going the reverse way. So first, remember that some of the O2 gets dissolved in the blood plasma. Now, O2 also gets exchanged from the alveolus into the erythrocyte, and the oxygen combines with hemoglobin, forming our oxyhemoglobin and a hydrogen ion. This hydrogen ion then gets combined with the bicarbonate ion that's brought in through the antiporter, and now you see that the chloride is actually going out into the blood plasma through the chloride shift. Once these two combine, we get carbonic acid, and because of carbonic anhydrase, this reaction goes very fast, and we get water and CO2. The CO2 gets diffused from the erythrocyte to the alveolus. Now, carbaminohemoglobin also diffuses in the erythrocytes, getting hemoglobin and CO2, and that gets diffused to the alveolus. And the same reaction here occurs in the blood plasma, but is slower because we don't have the catalyst carbonic anhydrase. And CO2 also that is dissolved in the blood plasma gets transported to the alveolus. And remember that CO2, it's our metabolic waste.